Hey, everybody, welcome to day 3 of our Legacy Launch Academy course. I have loved seeing everybody's homework in the chat. Actually, just now realizing that I had mine last night and forgot to put it in there, so I'll put it in there when we're done. But anyways, yesterday was such a good day. I love seeing everybody's posts. Everybody stepped out of their comfort zone and really went after it. And so yesterday was a really special day, being able to see all y'all on social media be active and actually share about what's been helping you. So great job, everybody. I'm excited. So today is day 4, and we're going to get into, or sorry, day 3. And did I say day 4 when I said welcome to? I think I might have. Day 3. I said 3. Okay. Today's day 3. I keep wanting to rush the week a little bit. So the cool thing about day 3 is we're going to start really getting into the sharing aspect of it a little bit deeper. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with y'all so that you can see what this looks like. Can y'all see that? All right. So y'all can see it, right? All right. So day 3, congratulations. You've done number 1. It's going to be my everyday joke. You have done the Zoom meeting, or you are watching the recording if you're watching this right now. You're going to put up your first Plexus story. And so this is where this might be day 3. Sometimes for some people, it's like, oh, that's it, a story. That's easy, whatever. But for some people, you have no idea what stories are, or you've never used them before, or you don't know how to use them effectively, or you don't know how effective they are. Here's the thing about social media sales is that there are 4 different audiences, and this is just using the main 2. Of course, there's a bunch of other ones, but the main 4 audiences, if you are Facebook and Instagram, you are hitting your Facebook wall people, like the news feed. You're hitting your Instagram feed people. You're hitting your Facebook story people. And then you're hitting your Instagram story people. These could be 4 different audiences. Some of them will overlap, but there are people who will get on Facebook or Instagram and just watch stories. They don't scroll, they don't do it. They literally just get on and watch stories. So if you're only posting in your news feed, they may or may not ever see your what you have to offer because they only go through stories. That being said, there are also a lot of people who don't really do stories. They don't click the stories very often. They are only scrolling the news feed. And so if you are only posting in your stories all the time, you're going to miss the news feed people as well. So you need to be posting in all 4 of those places. Now, if you don't have an Instagram or a Facebook, either one, I would recommend that you get those if you want to really be effective in this, and then have them share to each other. It's super easy to set it up that way. Meta owns them both, so they've made sharing easy. And I would say the easiest way for you to do this, because this has the most flexibility with stories, is to start your story on Instagram. Okay. It's a little bit easier. There's a little bit more fluidity in how to build them. I feel like it's a little bit more user friendly. So you're going to go into Instagram, and you're going to open that up, and you're going to create your story, and then you'll share that story to Facebook. Okay. So create a Plexus story on Instagram or Facebook. Better yet, create one place and send to the other, right? We just talked about that. Some ideas include a simple selfie of you with your pink drink, a picture of your products on your counter, a video of you taking your supplements, explaining how excited you are about them, or a boomerang of you mixing up your pink drink. You can get creative. People love seeing your face. So I know we added in the picture of your products on the counter. However, I'm not going to go into this deep again, but I will just remind you, people love to see your face. So the more you can show your face. And I love that she included on here about a video of you mixing up your products. I will say a lot of stories that really hit a lot of people and just get people watching. There's a girl that literally makes her oatmeal every morning and talks to the world about literally nothing while she makes her oatmeal. And then she'll be like, oh yeah, this is my oatmeal. I like to have this every morning with like this and this in it, and this is good for this, whatever. Anyways, so then yesterday I walked over to her, and do you know what she said to me? And she just makes this super fun thing. And it's not even about her oatmeal, but she will talk about, she'll add in what is so good about her oatmeal. So that could be something that you do too. You could be mixing up your pink drink and just say, oh my gosh, in case you guys are wondering what this is, This is a, gut health drink that is really kicking my sugar cravings and, helping me with energy and getting better sleep at night. And, my friend had some weight loss from it. So I'm super excited to see what it does for me. So if you want any, let me know. So anyways, I took, Adelaide to ballet yesterday. And as I walked in and just, keep going with your story. So those are some fun ways that you can switch it up. So when it comes to your story, the more fun and animated you can make it, the better. So if it's just a picture, those usually those are kind of boring. They don't really grab people's attention. But if it's got some kind of sticker that moves or like an arrow that's flashing or something like that, that usually does a little bit better. So, she says, add a sticker of your choice, maybe something like getting healthy or so excited. Most of those stickers, even if they just do this, they move a little bit. It's just enough to get that little bit of what's moving on that page, because again, this is what people's brains do when they see something moving. They got to look at it and see what's moving. So they're going to look at it. Oh, she's so excited. What is she so excited about? And then they'll stop and look at your story a little bit deeper. So add the stickers in there. The stickers are at the very top. If you don't know where the stickers are on Instagram, when you are creating a story, there's in a super simple spot. Let me show you. Okay, I'm trying to find a video. Okay, here's a picture that I did the other day, whatever, that I posted on Facebook. But the stickers are right there. Okay, that right there, that guy is your stickers. So you're going to click that. And then what you could do is you could just search anything. So search natural or plants, because we're natural plant-based. You could do pink drink. You could do, like she said, so excited or getting healthy or whatever. Just say something in that search and you'll see a bunch of different stickers pop up that allude to that. And then you just stick them right on there. So I'll say let's see. Let's see if getting healthy is on there. I probably should have. There it is. So getting healthy. So I'm going to click that guy. It's going to pop up and I can move this. I can expand it. I can do whatever I want. I'll, put it right here and then pop it onto my next one. And it moves just that tiny bit, just enough to get people's attention, right? So it doesn't need to move a lot, but it kind of animates that for you a little bit. Send that story onto Facebook and you're done. You've hit both with the same exact, you've killed two birds with one stone. You're going to add text to the story, say something personal to your experience. It could be something as simple as day blank of the pink drink and loving already how I feel. So right here where the A is, that's your text. Hit your text. You're going to say, so excited about this new journey. Okay. You're going to say whatever you want. Again, once you're done, you can, oops. Oh my gosh. Once you're done, you can move it around, make it bigger, smaller. You can rotate it, whatever you want to do. Add some kind of text there. And then, so maybe it's something like this. And then there's your story right there. Okay. Super easy. There are a series of pre-made graphics about Triplex or the pink drink that you have available to you as well. If you were to go into, I guess we were going to teach on Plexus Go tomorrow, but maybe today would be a little bit more effective with this part. Yeah. So if you go in, if you haven't yet download Plexus Go. Okay. This looks like this app right. Oh my gosh, my phone. This is hilarious. This guy right here, this middle one, it's like a teal. So that is Plexus Go. You're going to download that and you'll log into that app with your same login and password that is connected to your Plexus account. And then there are shareables in there that you can use for, like I said, to share with others. Do you have videos of those readily available by chance, Kristen? I'm trying to log into my app right now real quick. Okay, there we go. So what you can do is if you look down here, once you've logged in, okay, so this is what it looks like when you log in. You can pretty much do anything you need to from your Plexus Go app. Once you log in, you'll see down here, do you see the library? You're going to click on that library and then you're going to have all these different options come up. You're going to select US English, okay? And then there's all these different things that you can use. There's product education, tools for business, One Plexus, all these different things that you can click on here. Let's go into, let me find what's a good one? I always get like, oh my gosh, what do I want to share about today? Okay, product education. Okay, so you can click on product education, click on gut health, and there's all these different little like things in here that you can grab. You can use them to share. There's here we go, shareables. And then you can click on, say, your Slim. And then there's all these different things that you can share about your Slim. And of course, my internet is slow, so it's not actually showing the thing. But that's how you find the shareables in the Plexus Go app. You're going to go to library, click at the bottom of the page, click on English, US English, and then select a category. You'll scroll down to shareables and all that's in there, and you can save them right to your phone and you can post those to your stories as well. If you haven't used stories before and feel intimidated by this, reach out to your sponsor. They will walk you through it. We've been working on stories for a long time. So everybody, for the most part, knows how to do a story. And then today we're going to reach out to 5 new people from our list. We're going to up it from 3 to 5. So 5 new people on our list. And then, of course, be active on social media with a personal post and at least another personal story as well. So does anybody have any questions so far on that or anything they want to add?
No, ma'am.
Perfect. Okay. So this is super simple. It's literally putting up a story, putting up a personal story, putting up a personal post, reaching out to 5 new people. This is a very simple day. Again, it always looks like it's a lot of information, but it's just that we really want to give you, if you have any questions, you could probably find the answer to it right in here. And it kind of gives you little pro tips on what you can do to make your stories a little bit more effective. And then, like I said, download that Plexus Go app. And if you have any issues with the Plexus Go app, please reach out to your sponsor. They would be happy to help you get logged in. And that Plexus Go app really has a ton of resources in there. So if you haven't downloaded it yet, you're definitely going to want to do so because you can change, you can look at your subscription on there. You can, like I said, get shareables. You can actually register for Plexus Pivotal on there. So Pivotal is where you've got workouts and meal plans for 12 weeks with grocery lists, which is incredible. That was a huge thing for me. Kristen and I actually, just before they released Pivotal, spent hours upon hours upon hours upon hours upon hours just doing 1 month's worth of meal plans and grocery lists and all this stuff, literally for them to come out with it the next month. And it was for 12 weeks. And we're like, okay, this is amazing. And so we know what we would have charged for 30 days worth of what we did. So for them to have it for free for VIPs, and like I said, it's grocery lists too with the recipe and everything. So it's like, takes all the thinking out of it. You literally go in and you see how many people you're cooking for and go buy the stuff that you need from the store. And they're really good about, okay, here's your meals for the week. And we're going to try and use some of the same things. So you need to buy 2 avocados. Well, maybe this meal only needs 1 avocado, but we had you buy 2 because tomorrow's meal needs an avocado as well. So it's like, they just really knock it out for you. Hey, you're going to need half of this bottle of, this type of Caesar dressing, but we're going to use the other half in this recipe, whatever. So they're really good about making it effective for y'all as well. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing this. So, because I see people chatting and I want to see. I was so impressed corporate took your idea. Yeah, well, I know. And they were like, literally, we're like, oh, that time. So, but we were happy to do it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop recording. So everybody that
Wait, Natalie, real quick, maybe add just maybe like a call to action, like how to do a call to action on a story. I feel like that's one thing we probably should add to that, to our tips.
Yeah. So when you are creating that story, what you're going to do, which we would always do this as well. So what you're going to do is like, pretend this is you in your pink drink. I'm just grabbing this because it was the most like not weird picture that my kid's been like in my phone that was recent. So, but pretend I'm a pink drink. So you could have this on here. And then what you're going to do is, oops, remember those stickers that we talked about? Click on those stickers. And then you'll see something like these. You could use like this little slide bar, for instance. And then, so you have that slide bar, and then you could say, want more info or something like that. And then have the slide bar right there, right? Because you have you and your pink drink and all this stuff. Want more info? You can change the emoji on that slide bar if you wanted to. Okay. So there's all, you can literally pick whatever emoji you want to be on that slide bar. So it could be like the flame, or, you know, maybe it's the little lemonade drink on there or whatever, like whatever you want to do to make it fun and cute. That's a little call to action that you can put on there. Or you could simply say, DM me for more info if you wanted to do something like that. But the slide bar actually automatically goes into your messages. So I love that because it's something simple and easy, and they don't feel like they have to like do anything. They could literally slide and it'll go right to your messages. And then you can say, you know, Sally slides your bar, and it's like, so-and-so reacted to your story. And then you go in there and you go, oh my goodness, Sally, thank you so much for you know, sliding on my story. I would love to send you more info on the pink drink. What intrigued you about the pink drink? Okay. And then just like, well, you know, I don't know, I've been like dealing with some digestive issues, and I've got some weight and trying to, you know, lose or whatever. Great. Open up that chat with your sponsor. Hey, Kristen, this is my friend Sally. She is, you know, needing some help. She wanted more information on the pink drink. Sally, this is my friend Kristen. She's been doing this a little bit more, you know, a little bit longer than I have, and I'm still learning, and I want to make sure that I get you exactly what you need and get your questions answered. So I wanted you all to meet, but we're trying to find something to help with digestion. What would you recommend, Kristen? You know, and then if Sally wants to go in further, she can. Kristen will probably probe and ask more questions so that Sally shares more. You're just going to watch and learn. That's the great thing. You don't have to be the expert. So that is how you do the call to actions on the stories, is you want something on there that makes it simple for them. There's also polls that you can do when you hit those stickers. There's also polls. I'm trying to find the poll. So you could even say, what interests you most on there? And then your answers are weight loss, digestive issues, energy and sleep, acne prone skin, whatever, you know, add just a few. I would say like maybe 3 to 4 things on there of like common things that people are looking for. Put that on there. And then all they have to do is select, and it says, you know, acne prone skin. Oh my gosh, John, thank you so much for, you know, reacting on my story. I appreciate it so much. Sorry to hear that you've been dealing with acne prone skin. And, you know, like I would love to help you. I know this could absolutely help you with that. Just open that with your sponsor. Hey, Kristen, this is my friend John. He just reacted on my story looking for some help, for some skincare help. And John, this is my friend Kristen, yada, yada, yada. You know, y'all get it. So one thing I wanted to reiterate, because this came up a couple times since we started doing this course, is when you open that chat with your sponsor, I would be very careful to divulge a whole bunch of information to your sponsor that person has not given you permission to do yet. Does that make sense? So if someone's like, yeah, I just, you know, really had a hard time like going to the bathroom, or like, you know, we can't get pregnant, or, I mean, these are some sensitive things to some people, and you open up and you're like, well, she can't get pregnant, she's having trouble pooping, and she, you know, whatever, to somebody they don't know, like that could be really embarrassing, and that could be a whole sensitive thing for them. So even with like acne prone skin, like, hey, they're just needing some skincare help, you know, help with their skin, whatever. I mean, that could mean anything, you know, so just be very careful and very sensitive to your friends when you're introducing them to your sponsor. Because I will say, I've seen it turn people off really quick, where they're like, whoa, I do not know this person, and you just gave them a whole bunch of stuff and I am out on this, you know? So just side note, that's a freebie for you. All right. So I think that does cover. Anything else, Kristen, that you can think of?
Just to kind of wrap it up in a pretty little bow, because I feel like we've given a lot of information, like what you're aiming to do. And I feel like what works really well, and what I'm seeing a lot of like the diamonds do, and kind of how we try to model that is, you know, to start, a lot of times, if you're going to do something where you're talking, and you're talking about your product, you know, and you may be mixing up your pink drink, telling them, I'm so excited about this drink, I just started it, I'm on day 3, I'm already noticing a change in my energy levels, I'm, you know, looking forward to seeing changes in my bathroom habits, or, you know, my skin, or whatever it is that you're excited about. First of all, keep that as you don't want to be talking for a very long time. This is something that I have trouble with, that gives you, I think, a minute. So I would try to keep it to 1 or 2 of those slides of you talking. And then what's great is you can move into one of those templates of, say you're talking about Slim, or you're talking about, like the other day, I was talking about the new, Sweet Tea Slim with the new, not with the new, but with Active, it's like a peach tea. So I was talking about peach tea, and then I can use something from Plexus Go that is just like, even just one slide that says, what are the benefits of this? And you put that up there. And then what I like to do at the end of that is then you use your picture of yourself with it. So you've done a video, you put in like a slide that's pre-made, it's a pretty graphic, and then you end it with like a picture of yourself with that call to action. So now that you've taken them through a story series of like, okay, it was personal because you've told them what you're excited about or what you're experiencing with it, and then you've given the science backed behind it, this official graphic. Sorry about that, spam. So then you've given this like official graphic from corporate that says all of the, benefits and everything. And then you've ended it with another picture of you. That trust is being built with your face, and you have that call to action so that it's easy for them to jump into your inbox. And like Natalie said, you can use the little slider, you can use a poll, you can use questions are really good. We just had a training on this on a team call, and that's the one that they're, this particular person who's actually very, very good at social media is using all the time, because she loves that it gets them specifically talking about what is going on with them. So it gets them in your inbox and they're talking versus having to choose, because maybe they're, anyways, all of them are good options, but that could be something that you could go with, is the question as well.
Yeah.
That's
Perfect.
it.
Good job. Yes. So the point, like she said, is that you're really just trying to educate people. And again, don't be nervous if nobody slides or whatever right now. Like, people still are getting used to you sharing about this and still getting used to the new information. Okay. So the more I always tell people, like, listen, it's going to take 8 to 12 exposures no matter what. So you might as well just start today. Like, get through 1 through 7 now of just assuming it's going to be nothing. And then, we'll hit your 8 to 12. And then we'll just be pleasantly surprised with anybody that, asks for more information along the way. So, all right.
I never expect people to even respond to those. I mean, I don't respond to a lot of those either. I never expect them to respond. If they do, awesome. But I just feel like it's just, if you're not doing that, you're just leaving money out on the table. You're literally not giving them a chance to respond. So why not throw something on there that, gives them that call to action in case they are desperate and they're praying for this, and you have the answer and you just hit a pain point for them. So that's kind of how I view it.
Yep, absolutely. So, all right, simple day. Let me know if you guys have any questions on that. Reach out to your sponsor if you're unsure about a couple things. But we are on to day 3, and we will see you guys tomorrow at noon Central for day 4. All right, go get everybody.